If you've lived long enough, you already know this truth. Life isn't always gentle. There are moments when the wind howls against your windows, when the rain falls so hard you can't see the road ahead, when the weight of what you carry feels too heavy for one heart to bear. Maybe you've been there before. Maybe you're there right now. Loss, disappointment, a diagnosis you never saw coming, a dream that slipped away. The kind of pain that makes you wonder how the pieces will ever fit together again. And yet, here you are, breathing, standing in the middle of the storm, even if your knees are shaking. That tells me something about you. You are stronger than you think. Today, I want to share something that has taken me a lifetime to learn, not how to avoid the storms, because no one can, but how to stand through them. How to stay strong when life gets hard. 1. Accept the storm. When I was younger, I believed strength meant fighting everything that came against me. I clenched my fists. I resisted every change, every loss, every disappointment. I thought if I fought hard enough, life would give me back what it had taken. But here's what I've learned. We suffer more when we fight what is. Pain is heavy, yes, but resistance is heavier. Strength doesn't always look like a clenched fist. Sometimes, real strength looks like open hands willing to accept what is, even when it breaks your heart. Now let me be clear. Acceptance is not giving up. It's not saying, this doesn't matter. It's saying, this is real, and I will face it. Imagine standing in the ocean during a storm. The waves are crashing. If you stiffen your body, if you fight the tide, it will knock you down harder. But if you bend with it, if you let the water move around you, you stand a chance of staying on your feet. Life is like that. The first step to staying strong is accepting the storm. Not loving it, not wanting it, but naming it, facing it, and saying, I can't control the wind, but I can learn to stand in it. 2. The power of perspective. Once you accept the storm, you need something else. Perspective. You see, hardship can shrink our world. Pain makes everything feel like it will last forever. The night seems endless when you're standing in the dark, but here's the truth. Nothing lasts forever. Not the joy, not the sorrow, not the storm. And when life gets hard, perspective is your lifeline. I like to picture life as a landscape, mountains and valleys. When you're in the valley, all you see are the shadows. You forget the sunlight that once warmed your face. You forget that higher ground even exists. But if you keep walking, if you keep moving forward, you will climb again. That's why perspective matters. Because when you're hurting, your mind will whisper lies. This will never end. You can't handle this. You are alone. But those lies lose power when you remind yourself of the truth. This is hard, but it's not forever. This hurts, but I've survived hard things before. I feel alone, but I am not without hope. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we see it. If you can hold on to that truth, you've already won half the battle. 3. Find your why. When life gets heavy, it's easy to lose sight of why you should keep going. But here's something I've learned in my many years. If you have a why, you can bear almost any how. For me, my why was always love, my family. The people who looked to me for strength when I felt like I had none. There were times when I was so tired I thought I couldn't take one more step. Times when grief stole the color from the world. Times when the bills stacked higher than the hope I had left. But then I would think of them, my children, my partner, my friends who believed in me. And I'd whisper to myself, I can't quit now. Not for me, but for them. Your why might be your family. It might be your dream. It might be the person you want to become. Whatever it is, hold it close. Write it down. Say it out loud when the world feels too heavy. Because when your why is strong, your how becomes bearable. 4. Build inner strength. Here's another truth. Strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you build one choice, one habit at a time. When life is hard, your mind will pull you toward fear. anxiety, despair. So you need anchors habits that ground you when the storm rages. For me, those anchors have been simple. Gratitude. Every morning, I name 3 things I'm thankful for. Some days, it's hard to find them. But even then, I can usually say, I'm breathing, I'm here, and that's enough. Prayer, or quiet, or meditation. Whatever helps you listen for the still, small voice inside you that says, you're going to be okay. Journaling. Putting your thoughts on paper can keep them from drowning you. Think of these habits as weights in the gym for your soul. Every time you practice them, you're building resilience. You're reminding yourself, I am more than what I'm going through. 5. Lean on your people. One more thing, and it's important. Even the strongest tree needs the forest. We are not meant to do this alone. When you're hurting, it's tempting to pull away, to hide, to put on a brave face and tell everyone, I'm fine. But isolation makes the storm louder. Let someone in. A friend, a family member, a counselor. There's no weakness in saying, I need help. In fact, it takes incredible courage to open your hands and receive support. And if you think you have no one, hear this. Someone out there cares. Someone would listen if you reached out. You are not as alone as you feel. My friend, I don't know what storm you're facing right now, but I know this. You are stronger than you think. The storm will pass. The night will end. And you will still be here wiser, tougher, and more tender all at once. Remember, accept the storm, shift your perspective, hold on to your why, build your inner strength, and lean on your people. When life gets hard, these truths can carry you through. And before you go, I want to leave you with this. You can't calm the storm, but you can calm yourself. The storm will pass. Let that be your anchor tonight. If this message gave you a little hope, stay with us. There's more wisdom waiting here. Tap subscribe, and when you're ready, watch the next video. The Power of Letting Go. It's right here on the screen for you. Until then, hold on. You're stronger than you know.